Hello people, another day, another bazaar run with Mr. Mackie Boy. So now I did some thinking on this enchanted item start. And I think Mac is definitely the hero who can enchant items the easiest. So I think that factors into the strength of the items. And then they're not as strong because you can get those enchants a lot easier. So I wonder if that also makes this enchanted start not as good. I did mention how we saw some nerfs to the fiery and poison skills, and a lot of them got halved in their strength. So for that, we can keep going money. And the money option's been feeling good. Mac also struggles to increase this income, so starting off with an extra 7 is pretty nice. What can we cook up? Okay, there's a nightshade. I like a nightshade. We could maybe even go for a friend, because that's for tiny furry monsters. So what about picking up these two? And then just dipping, maybe. This guy is quite slow, though. We'll pick him up. But I think we'll have enough strength to beat most things. So maybe we can hold off on the reroll. So we don't have to spend that too. Let's go Viper. And with our poison, a bit of lifesteal, we should be able to clear this one without too much hassle. But yeah, given that max HP is on the lower end, this is one of the scarier fights for him. So just be careful against the Viper, which I mean is commonplace, but usually the Kyver Drone and the Fanged Inglet was free. But those are also pretty scary for Mac. Ooh, an extract, and it's silver, so 2 poison is pretty nice. However, we want to keep in mind that if we transform this, we're probably going to lose that that +2. So 1 region, terrible. Keena's nice at 14 gold, so can find some options here. Probably going to be an emerald. And then we want to find maybe just 1 more poison item. So yeah, we'll cut leeches. Leeches is a bit slow. But I think emerald is nice, just to give +3 to all your poison quite early. And we're not running a weapon for now, but I will reroll. And there is another poison. So that's nice, because it's multicasting. So it's getting double benefit from emerald, but then it's also giving double scaling to nightshade. So some nice pickups there. And a lot of strength so we can beat Rogue Scrapper. So there's options of grabbing 30 HP. Or do we go Strange Mushroom for money? I think I might like the money. Neutral item is probably bronze, so let's go with just 4. Silver Potion's also going to sell for 2. So I think I'll just take the safe option of just the 4 gold. And hopefully with this money we can land on a build. Obsidian Philostone. Ooh, that is a nice starting item. Because you can scale that regen. But they nerfed the... I forgot what the item's called. Amberlick or something? Oh, okay. Almost a tie. But they nerfed one of the items that transforms your regions. So now it's only events and the potion distillery, I believe. So it is a bit more difficult. But our last run was with a retort and transforming items. So, well, transforming regions. So have a look at that if you want to see what we cooked up. Now, we're strong enough for Rogue Scrapper, I believe. So I might actually just go income here. Definitely don't want to do a fight so early. But another option was maybe just grabbing the XP. Because we might not see Tiny Furry. Do we want rightmost, leftmost? Don't think it matters too much. But let's double up on the multicaster. Just do a rightmost. And then JJ, I believe. Jungle Ruins, I don't think it's too great on us. We're not Pygmalion. So we can do a damage scaling in here, but it is a weapon, so it's going to break the quill and ink. I don't think we'll do that. I might even extract the quill and ink. Maybe I should have done that for the fight. Might have made it a bit safer. There's another poison, and there's a Philostone. Now, I don't know if I want to hard commit to another Regent transforming build, because that's what we played last time. But I'm definitely going to pick up another poison and regen item. And that's going to trigger 2 scaling on here, I believe. Oh, no, it's only when you heal and regen. So it's not scaling off the... when you gain poison. I see, I see. Do we need this Philo Stone? I mean, I'll grab it. Maybe it gives us a bit of a build. Plus it scales the Nightshade, so... that's a-okay. But I do feel like you want to transform this Nightshade. Because I think enchanting the mediums, they feel a lot better than enchanting the smalls. I've had some nice runs off that early enchant. I had one that I didn't record. I just recorded it like first game in the morning, just warming up while I was eating my breakfast. And that was a very early candles enchant with toxic. And that was a 10-piece just with the candles. So I felt candles is probably going to be a good item. And it is indeed, I would say. Maybe not like crazy broken, but I think it's good. So we could switch things up a little bit. Because you can give regen, but it does involve spending money. I mean, if we hit the level up, then we have a nice item. Oh, but it is a weapon, so it's going to break the quill. So actually not. We're not going to grab that. But we will pass. So there's a calcinator. I mean, we tried the poison version. What about the calcinator fiery version? Is that worth a shot? I mean, we'll pick it up. Worst case scenario, it is some income. Perhaps if we can do transformations. And let's hope next one is... oh, there we go. Tiny fairy monsters. What can I run in the other spaces, though? I guess just calcinator. We will extract the quill, I would say, for some early strength. I think is fine. And yeah, we don't want to do leeches because we have quill and ink. But we might get a bronze tier item that we can run instead of calcinator. It's a weapon. Do you perhaps forgo the multicast or the scaling here? It's like decently quick, to be honest. I think let's just go maximum poison. But we are a bit weak on the defensive side of things. So maybe a dually that's a bit too fast for us could be a problem. Hopefully he did not level up. And yeah, he didn't level up. Looking good. He got shielded thrusters, so... not the best, I would say. But I wonder if he should scale it up with the ignition core. I guess he wants to reduce the chem snail as well. So probably not why he's doing that. But very nice. 70 poison. Nice and quick. He's got quite a few skills. Okay, so... gonna get 2 XP from the next 2 hours. Then we could take a fight and get just 2 XP from that fight. So we don't have to do the more difficult one. Because the person on the motorbike is pretty scary. Now we can scale burn and regen if we use potions. But we're not potion based yet. I think we gotta pass. Ooh, the upgrade is nice. If we can see the transformation event. But the sad thing is you can maybe transform and the item can't get toxic and it just whiffs. I think that happened to us last run. And it might happen to us again. So do we try that? Let's give it a shot. It could be like game winning. Ooh, that is a very strong option. Wow. So that's going to pump out some big poison. How do we want to run this? None of these are potions, so we just regent it. We will give it the plus poison. And I think that gives us enough poison to beat Scout Trooper. Dabbling Apprentice could be nice to reload some potions, but Scout Trooper. I think we clear you. Very awkward if we lose this still. But I mean, how do you lose with this toxic Aludel? Surely not, right? Got a little bit of regen at least. Oh goodness, this is so much damage. No! Oh! Goodness. Okay, so you die in about 15 seconds. Maybe even 14 without the regen. Oof. Scary, scary fight. So... this might be just a 10 piece trying to push this as far as we can. So B1, B2. Let's check Emerald's upgrade. Is it just +1? It is +1. Which is essentially 3 poison. But we do need to fill out the board. We don't really want to run chunks of lead. We prefer potions. So Andy's a good option here. So there's a potion with some poison. So we'll pick that up. A regent that does something at least. That's also viable. And a reroll, sure. Looking for more poison. Did not find. We don't care too much for like an infinite, so I think I'll pass there. And anything else? No. Anything that wants to be upgraded. So you could maybe say Philo Stone and try transform some regents. I think I like that. This item felt really good on the last run. No transformation this time. A Sylvia. Yeah, I think Sylvia can help us fill out the board. So Vial Launcher means we lose a multicast here. But we don't use potions ready. We don't reload or transform potions. Can reload one of them. That's also not too great. A reroll's very expensive though, but we do want to fill out the board with just something better. Like we can run a calcinator, but that's not too crazy. Or you run a leeches, but it's so slow. I'd rather just reroll. That's another one. Not bad. We could get some freeze in here. When you use a potion, transform into a potion for the fight. I've never run this. Is it any good? It's kind of slow because then only at 5 seconds does it transform. And then you only gain a flat 2. So it's either run Mia for the 3 regen or it's pick up the Weaselpede for some freeze. But if we pick up the Mia, what else do we run? Like I think I'd prefer to hold the gold and just calcinator. Like yeah, we don't scale with the burn, but I don't really want to spend money on these. They are not that impressive. Now I think Pig is suffering versus the strong early games coming out from Vanessa and Mac, but ooh, that is a big regal. Gotta pray it doesn't crit us. But there is 5 crit all over the board there. Oh, just bursted us. So I'm talking about their burst, but I think he got a nice early regal. 320 is quite big already. So ignore what I said there. But I think in most cases he's struggling in the early game. Back to Andy. I think so, it's fine. So there's the upgrade for the emerald. That's nice. We can buy more regions, but we ideally want to find a way to... We ideally want to find a way to transform it rather. And there's other things we want to transform first. So we'll pick up some small upgrades here. Still not great. Hopefully the next shop's a bit better. Gain 4 regen. I think Keena's good enough to look at. Oh, the upgrade here is very strong. So we'll pick that up. A smelling salts, no. An incense, also no. What about a reroll? How much money do we have in the bag? We could potentially sell stuff. Let's go have a look. So calcinator, but I don't know if I want bigger chunks of lead. Because there's currently no way to transform them. And it's the same thing with the tome. We could pick it up, but have to find a way to transform. It is a bit cheap, but yeah, let's hold off buying it. Because losing out the money also means... that, you know, we might need to buy, like, a potion distillery later on to actually transform, so... Hydro dude, like, we got good damage, but he might just kill us on his damage. So let's go Blood Reef. Blood Reef has some pretty good stuff for potions. He's got a cannonball, he's got ammo stash, and he's got powder flask. If you're desperate for a reload. But yeah, I think we need to get this Philo Stone up. Or find some other way to regen. Maybe an Ouroboros, since we poison a lot. A bar of gold for some money. Not terrible. So, Ayla. Do we need anything from Ayla? Not in this current position. I might go try a fight. Or do we want income? I mean, there's a lot of fights we can lose. The fights have gotten a lot scarier. So let's actually grab income.
Another step forward on my path.
We got a lethargy. Now we have pretty high cooldowns currently, so we do get some burns, like some poisons in there. Bump up the regen of some of these items. I think I'll take the vital renewal. Valpack. How many bronzes we got? Ooh, we can sell the chunks of lead. There's lots of bronzes. Let's go to the shop. Because you can grab the 5 regen. But nothing of ours scales on the regen, so... a retort. That's chunks of lead, but Philo Stone upgrade is quite nice. So... Leeches, I don't see us ever running. Philo Stone I'll definitely take. But the reroll's expensive. I could see a world where we cut Calcinator and rather try with this retort. Because it's also a bronze, so we can get that out of here. And... do we just sell them? Just for 3 gold? I think we do, until we find a way to transform. Okay, another piggy. Hoping you are not as burst heavy as the other one. Because defensive ones, I feel like we can clear defensive piggies. So you're Fuppa, but it's a very early Fuppa. So I think we're good on this. Like, I mean, ooh, a 16 matchbox though. 16 matchbox is very big. Like, yeah, we got poison, but look how quickly that burn's going and ticking down on us. Oh, the tie. Thank goodness. Okay, so 3 out of 4 with a day 3 loss. So yeah, as I'm playing Mac more and more, I really like that Nightshade transformation early. But once again, like Ayla, I don't think we want anything there. Shall we try a random skill, perhaps? Ooh. So there's an idea of picking it up and then just saying, I'm never going to crit again. But I really like the crit potion. So I don't know how I feel about that. Plus, you started 50% crit. Yeah, but you still might miss on that crit chance. So I'm going to pass. I think that's maybe nice in like a one weapon build or something. Ooh, he gave us piggies. Interesting. Could we run one of them? No, we need to do side by side here. We'd have to cut... Have to cut something.
Take your time.
Middle, what do you got? What do you got? Now we got a calcinator gold. I don't think I'm loving these. I think I will reroll. Yeah, none of these either. So struggling to find something.
It's a relationship, you know?
Scoville, I feel like he's going to out-damage us. Play it safe with maybe Kyver Commander. But, yeah, the other two fights are both weapon-based. Maybe we could have done it, I don't know. Guess we want the Insect Wing on Aludel. But need to find a way to up our defenses. And apologies if I sound a bit congested. I might be getting sick. My girlfriend is sick, so she might have passed it on to me. Ooh, Insect Wing is nice. For our little Aludel. And come on, give me a distillery. I've been good. You can pick up a Venomander. 2 gold. I mean, he's being run.
I can feel our energies resonating.
But he's not being run with a big smile on my face. You could pick up Death Caps hoping to transform it. What do we think about that? When we see the event. But we also want to do Chunks of Lead. Get like 20 gold.
Use that for the good.
But let's take these. And silver tier loot. Ooh, some crit chance. Probably also going on a Ludel. And there's the Mandala. So we might be okay on money. We could try this Death Caps. Oh, so there's an item that can't get toxic. I think we had the exact same thing last run. Where it just does nothing. That's a bit of a pain. But it did give us Retort and Philostone buffs. I don't think I want to sell like a chunk of lead. I want to hold on to it. So at the start of each day we get a regent, which is nice. Bring you back in here. Placement is all good. Fighting another Mackie.
You are a child, and I will.
So just scared of burst. Because I feel like, I mean, maybe we outscale. I don't know. Ooh, 300 more max HP. Has he been winning more fights? So he's hoping to use enchanted items and relics. And maybe freezing. Ooh. Frozen flame. Come on. Poison him. Ooh. It was looking scary, but not a lot of damage from him. And he's running the nerfed Covetous Raven. Whose cooldown went from 8 to... No, from 6 to 8. An Ayla. I don't know what we want from Ayla. So let's try a medicine cabinet. Okay. I'll take him. Ooh, a mandala. So we transform the chunk of lead to get some money. I think I like it. Don't think we want to run you. Is there any way we beat the Lich? Like, our regen sucks, though. We poison him a lot, but we charge his stuff. I think he's still a bit too scary. We don't use friends too often. I'm too scared of it. Let's go trash. I think if the regen was looking a bit better, I would give it a shot. But there's a bit of potential with Jury Rigger. Reload some potions if we run a lot of potions. And ooh, even that was not a cakewalk.
Not all my subjects survive.
A noxious upgrade, extra 3 poison. Not too bad. Ooh, monster skills with 51 gold.
You can learn a lot from nature.
Can we find something big?
You survive it.
So we can get a big shield. Like, I might just go that for the defense. We don't have the highest max HP, but currently it's giving... You go to half health and you get... It's going to be like a 400 shield. Because I worry we reroll and it's just not great. So let's take this for defense.
With each new discovery,
Upgrading...
our life is
Could try retort again. Get bigger chunks. Like I can't imagine an emerald, so it's probably the retort. But thankfully it's not... Retort is not the focus of this build, it's the Aludel. So that's quite nice. Because I don't know if I want to, like, on the channel run back-to-back. Same build, it's a bit iffy. Especially when it's a new character. You want to try, like, a lot of different things. But... Yeah, Toxic Aludel... Maybe we'll, like, not scale into, like, a day 12, 13, 14. It's some great early momentum, but... Can run out of steam. So we have space for you. We need to make space for the other regent. So the laser pistol can go. Yeah. And what I also like about getting that defensive skill is our defenses suck. So it kind of covers that a little bit. Definitely going to help versus this weapon burst. But I can see a world where this is still too much damage. They might still cook us a lot of plus damage. Like the shield on the first attack is already procced. Yeah, wow. Where are you getting so much plus damage? Like a 184 double barrel. Huh? Hand axe is only giving 9 to everything? How is this also high? Huh. Maybe I'm missing something. But we'll grab some XP. And aerodrome. So we can reroll just a little bit. Hoping to hit maybe a large for a potion distillery. Try and get the regen up to defend us a bit. A transformation. 20 gold. Plus 6 regen here. A little bit poison here. 8 poison. That's big. So I think we do it. We will go like so. Like there's so many benefits of doing it.
closer and closer.
So there's the chunk. Get you back in here. Now there is poison skills. I also like the ammo sometimes, but we're not very ammo heavy right now. So we can get +2 and everything. We don't use weapons. And I mean, if we plonk in more weapons... Because then every weapon is kind of like an emerald. But maybe just a flat 2 is safer now. Let's just go flat 2. When you heal, charge a poison. I think is good. Or Viper Tyrant. I think when you poison, you gain some regen. When you poison, gain 4 regen. I mean, there's no healing in here. Perhaps we can get healing? Or do we just want to try that regen? What else does Jack have? when you poison the black rose, but the black rose is a bit slow. I think I prefer Viper Tyrant's skill. And maybe we'll miss, we get an extract. I'd be happy with an extract. Would we run Copper Ed? I don't think so. A Fang?
Disgusting creatures.
No. So there's Copper Ed, but I don't see how he enters. Ooh, another transformation. For the sulfur. Get a fiery enchant. Sounds good to me. Ooh. Now a fiery Venomander. I will probably rock it over the default. Oh, we got so many Venomanders. Go a full Venomander build. And I guess Barcoon. Where's that distillery, Barcoon?
Welcome to my business.
We'll get gold regents, and we got so much money, so let's do that.
Close a deal.
And you guys are not options for us. Poppy Field is not our kind of build. Oil Lantern, no. We can sell smalls. Piggles A, probably not run at bronze. This Venomander's going. Maybe keep a gold if you do transform it. It's unlikely though. But yeah, the shops have not been too kind to us. So we're struggling a bit on that department.
I should warn you. I'm not like other Jabalians.
What are you cooking with? Ooh, the new Jabalian drum. Do you have it, Lottle? You don't. So you're doing shielded flail. Plus you got a matchbox, so interesting build. I mean, your shield doesn't matter too much. We're probably not going to Sandstorm. So we just cook on poison. That's nice. That's a nice victory to pick up there. Maybe they were going matchbox, got augmented weaponry. Had to do like a bit of a pivot. But yeah, things looking a bit awkward for them.
To trust the shroud at the edge.
Easy XP. Come on, give me a big one. That looked like a decent one.
Secrets. I will uncover them all.
Got another Piggles. Thank you. I quite like that you can get Piggles from your opponents. I think they should keep that around.
The Bazaar's a crazy
It's a fun little
right?
element. But no, I don't think we can pivot all the way to Frozen Flame when we have a 120 Aludel. Tazidian? Tazidian would probably mean cut a quill. That's also not great. Really struggling to find something. So let's dip. I mean, maybe we should be replacing Mia. Oh, we just put the stronger one in. Or you run the slows or something. So, Joyful Jack heal. What about Guardian? You have 10 regen for each non-weapon. That's a lot of base regen. He's a bit of a scary fight. I think it's better than Burninator, because we don't run any burn items. But for strength, let's plug in that insect wing. And then I believe we'll be okay. I don't think he's going to out-regen us, right? Like, this is a lot of poison. Yeah. I don't think he stands a chance here. So I guess we're hoping for the skill. That would be a lot of regen. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 80 regen.
Another specimen for my collection.
Oh my goodness, how many Venomanders are we gonna get? I'll cut that one to just make sure this guy gets diamond. But you might want to transform him. Has to be a regent transformed though. Get our Chunky. And yeah, Andy hesitantly. So you're out of here. What about a shrinking potion over Mia? Because I mean, this extra 5 is a bit slow. But shrinking is at 10% of max. Can cut a few hundred. I think that's better.
Buyer's remorse never. Be remorseless.
What else? We got another regent. We got now an hourglass, but this guy wants adjacencies next to potions and regents, so hard to put you in. We'd have to cut something else. Maybe you get rid of the Venomander, run this. And a Vitality. Vitality takes a long time to activate. But it heal 1,000, buys you time. Maybe it's good enough. Like, yeah, this guy does activate the Vital Renewal. But I can't see it being like a crazy thing that we have to like hyper focus on. So I'm wondering if we maybe cut these two. And we pull in these two for like defense. I'm liking that idea. So you're out of here, you're out of here.
You're a smart one.
Okay, a 9.7. Gonna be activating late, but then it does give us maybe a lot of health back. And we will hit the enchant. It's probably going on retort. Will give us enchanted chunks of lead as well. That's pretty cool. But we need to make some space here. So I don't think cool is ever coming back. Diamond, if we get distillery, maybe we turn this into some sort of diamond fiery potion. Okay, I think I'm happy with all that.
My mind glows.
Ooh, so poison retort, I think.
Everything.
And then we got some good damage. Or you go vitality, that's going to be 5%. So that's a 120. 120 poison. But this one is scaling. No ammo count. Yeah, I think this retort is okay. So the Aludel in the early game. And the retort doing some work in the later game. Thankfully, it's a bit different from the previous run. With this early Aludel.
Why must we do this? Death laughs at us both.
But what could this build need? Maybe energy potion over the emerald or something. So more weapon burst. Thankfully, we've got defenses in hard shell. We're going to have a heal popping in soon. Come on, heal. Please heal me. Oh, thank goodness. If that heal did not go off, I think we lose that one. So also quite important we picked it up. Yeah, I think what we want to try to do is, if we can, get like the rest of the middle parts defense items. Defense. Boop, boop, boop.
Cast aside your
Kina. Ooh. Okay.
our energies resonate.
Get him, retort. Rainbow potion over noxious. I mean, it has some defensive utility. With a slow, with a freeze. I think it's in the cards. So yeah, let's sell it. We've got so much money that picking it up does not feel bad at all.
But I'm glad you
Ooh, there's a Aludel to Diamond Dazzle. So some nice upgrades. Ouroboros is maybe a bit too late now. 6, 12, 18. If there were other ways to poison, maybe he's a consideration. Yeah, I think he's just a tad slow. I mean, what you could be doing is you could go like this. Now you can free up this potion. Emerald is also falling off, so maybe it also needs to leave sometime soon.
You don't have time not to buy this.
But Toki, what do you have? Don't think we need to upgrade this. So let's rather reroll. A library. Ooh, last game was also a library. And I mean, it felt pretty good. But there are some high cooldown items. What could we cut here? Hourglass, Rainbow Potion, Emerald for the library? Or do we want to... Like, just Haste 1 is pretty meh. Yeah, I think let's get those guys out of here. You can probably be sold as well. And then get the library in. Knock some cooldowns here. I mean, it's not so nice on the Vitality Potion, but... yeah. On the lower cooldown stuff, it's nice. And it hampers our opponents, so... I don't think the other two have anything super important. I mean, maybe you could have gone Captain's Wheel. If you just want to do Retort, but... I'm trying to keep this build a bit different to the previous one. With a Aludel in there, so I don't know about cutting Aludel. And maybe even finding max ammo, but to have that go off twice in the fight is a bit unlikely. Flat 20 heal. I think we'd prefer to see like the upgrade shop. So I can't imagine this 20 heal being super impactful. And there's the skill upgrade, so maybe we hit Hard Shell. Extra 10%. No, it's giving us Vital Renewal or 1 poison on everything. But both of these are toxic, so that's doubled. Let's try the renewal part. Scale this Philo Stone.
Melting away impurities.
And Zosima.
Go have some fun.
So she can give us more ammo, or she can give us a multicaster. I mean, it's diamond. I think you have to take it because it's diamond. Never gonna cut anything here. So just a boring Andy. No transformations today. Oh, the upgrade at least. Heal the whole HP pool. And we gotta make some space. So Rainbow's out. I could even see a case for cutting Hourglass. And then we get you two. Okay. Mr. Mackey.
In 100 years when you are dust,
Are you gonna outscale us? I'm guessing we're hoping you weapon-based. So our library can bump it up, but... You are poison and you are distillery. So you've got some annoying slows in there. And some hasting to speed you up. But his offenses is looking a bit scuffed, isn't it? I guess he's trying to shrink me and then just beat me with a Nightshade, but...
please share with me your secrets.
That didn't look great. Yeah, his build looking a bit weak. I mean, we'll take it. We got to 7. Ooh, finally. We can start popping off with those. So let's get rid of the bronze one. Transform you. We get a runic potion. That's not going to be of any use, really. But we can buff the poison. Let's keep giving it to Aludel. I'll try to keep him around for as long as possible. And something with slow. So what could we plonk on slow? Let's check the Philo Stone. It's probably 1 second. 1 item for 2 seconds. Okay. Because I mean the library is only when you go half. Slow 3 items for 6 though. Is that good enough? Because everything's quite slow. I mean, maybe you multicast the vitality. But I mean, a library slow, it's doable. I'm just sad that the one time we see the large shop, it's when we have a slow enchant. Because I would have loved to look for a distillery. Void Golem. You could destroy some stuff that I don't like being destroyed. Hulking experiment. The caltrops hurt. Let's give it a shot. I'm not liking these other two. I would like the extra XP there. Anything in the stash that helps us? I don't think so. So let's go try kick his butt. Destroying... Oh, I kind of wanted that Aludel, man. Let's see if the retort can hold us down. But your spice is going off. Big heal is appreciated. Looking a bit hairy. Ow. No, it's so close. No, don't use an item. Oh, we did it. I was not a believer.
A waste of my time.
And a caltrops with no way to scale its damage. So then that probably means Mothmeal out. Caltrops in, probably sold pretty quickly.
With enough power,
Yeah, I'm gonna sell it like instantly.
death itself.
Ooh, XP potion. Maybe we see another fight. I'd like chocolate, but it means selling regions. But having all these regions is not doing too much. So 1, 2, and 3. Let's grab some fat chocolates. And we sadly did not find another fight. But maybe JJ finally has the distillery.
Profit 10.
A relic potentially could give us some extra regen. How important though? It's not super important, but I mean, we have so much money. Like, let's just pick it up.
Out for you. Come back for a refund.
And if we do transform, we're just going to make that money back. So, should be good. Alembic? Alembic's been a bit weird. Like, it worked for me in the stash, but it did some weird stuff. But now we need space. Any chance you cut the sifting pan? Or do you cut you? Buy the alembic.
You have to leave already?
And then we are gonna get... We're gonna get one here and the retort, right? But it might activate and then make a chunk of gold. It gets a bit weird. So let's just do that. I mean, there's even a mirror, but... I want that Amir. I think maybe let's get rid of the sifting pan.
So, how about
And I would... Do I want to try toxic or restorative? I mean, we're so poison based. Maybe poison's fine. But I can also see the defense from restorative being pretty good. So a piggy. He's on no prestige, it looks like. 5 wins. So hopefully he's nice and weak. He's still struggling.
Are you sure?
What's he trying to work with? Solar farm? I'm guessing a matchbox is in here. There is a matchbox. But you can't really duplicate it anymore. Oh, double matchbox actually. Can you... Oh, you are like beating us, yeah? Thankfully we got the shield in. We got the big heal from the restorative, but you are healing up all our damage. Okay. Ah, he's also got lifesteal on that matchbox. So I was like, the regen does not look that impressive. But I guess 3000 healing on the matchbox. Okay. But 13 is an upgrade for our library. Ooh, Mandala's big. Toxic strength as well. Probably over the shrinking. Get some crits in there. Like, hopefully the timing's nice and it just hits everything. But Aludel's starting to fall off. But I want to keep him here. I don't want to leave you. And transform you, I guess, for the money as well. So a toxic rainbow, probably not needed. But another poison, let's crack it. Bazaar con for XP. And finally get that heavy library upgraded. So everything getting a lot faster. At 4. Lord of the Wastes should be pretty easy, I believe. And I don't think we need the other guys. He should also let us hit... He's going to let us hit level 14 for Diamond Skill. That's quite nice.
The Outlander way is truth.
So yeah, the crit chance looked like... Gave us a nice bigger burst poison on them. Yeah, I think the first one crits for some good damage. Another regent, but this run we never got the distillery. But we can roll it down, maybe monster skills, maybe just a skill shop. Or a large shop. Mac is 200 HP. I don't think that's anything crazy. Ooh, enchant an item. Maybe something on vitality potion?
Have you ever considered becoming
Anything else we need? Not really, I don't think. Ooh, shielded vitality is nice.
After all these centuries, there is still
Gonna hit up diamond. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6 items, but we also have a strength potion, so probably not needed. Creeping Chill will activate on heavy library. And I mean even more slow, but that's probably overkill. So you just grab a 1 freeze for 4. When you go half health. If it's a single weapon Vanessa, that could be a big deal. We have no freeze in the build. I think let's grab it. It's not that exciting, but it's pretty safe. And we'll hit up now and find the distillery. Definitely. There it is. Finally. So that's going to make our life a lot nicer. Means you can go. Yeah, we're going to get a lot more region stuff. So let's pick up that distillery. Reroll for I don't even know what. I don't think we need to reroll. But Alembic is probably leaving now for space. Because this can give us some extra regen. Yeah. I think I'm happy with that. I mean, we have so much gold. Let's just take a look if there's something we're missing. But I don't think so. Yeah. Something I'd like to see, though, is to get these ammo counts up.
if you knew my true
Would like to see... I think she's called C4, which has the ammo skills.
alive to learn the lesson.
That's been quite nice to me. Okay, distillery build. Ooh. Going for the bottled explosion. I mean, I don't think we can really stop that. Are you life-stealing on it? Oh, it's gonna nuke us. Okay, we froze it, thankfully. Oh, that freeze was huge.
Feelings, I assure you I have.
The MVP on Creeping Chill. I never should have doubted you. Because I think we maybe lose then. If that's not frozen. Oof. But that is quite a cool build. I almost got it going once. Caldera? I mean, isn't that like a 500 burn? On the Philo Stone, isn't it like 10 times? No, it's just equal to this region. So it would be a 51 burn. It's not too crazy, and we're stacking up poison rather. So I think it's actually just skip it. Get these transformations for some like scaling everywhere.
Make deals, not war.
Keep an eye out for regents. Keep buffing our boy here. Ah, now it wants to give us toxic vitality. So that is a... Whew, that's a big poison. Is there a world where you... Oh, 3 seconds. So quick. What about ditching him and running this? It's just a pity they're going to go off like same time. But that's a decent amount of offense. And I mean, this would go off 3 times, give you 150 regen maybe. But it can crit. And I also don't want to cut the shielding because the shielding's nice. Would you ever cut Aludel? No, I think we just don't run Philo for a while. Until we, I don't know, see something else. Okay, so no to these guys.
You're not ready to accept the light.
And that's
Ooh, more transform. I mean, we just go to the shops to transform. What am I talking about?
My battle days are over, but my weapons crave
Nope.
more.
And also a nope.
I respect new food.
Yeah, I've been re-rolling on the Halo when I'm not weapon-based, and it's kind of pointless. Do we have any tools in the build? Oh, we do have a tool. So doesn't that reload with Alchemist's skill? When you use a tool, reload an adjacent item. Ooh. Let's try get it.
Climb into my crucible.
And I mean, yeah, if things get slowed, they might not get the crit chance. Also wonder how it works with... Because it didn't look like a crit there, I don't know.
If I mix the sulfur with the copper resin,
Come on, give me that skill. Oh, thank you. That's huge. Can we position it so it's... I don't know if things work left to right. I feel like they should. Because we want the poison on Aludel, but Aludel's also falling off. He's a 150 for 4. Like, maybe you want defense, but I feel so bad kicking him. He's been our buddy in the early game. Can grab some max HP. Gives also some extra, like, strength on that. But we want transformations as well. So, let's go transform.
mere seeds, acorns.
No to you guys. Infinite money, so we can reroll. No to these. I mean, a Memento Mori over the Aludel is maybe better. I think we have to ditch Aludel. I think I would run a Memento over him. But we don't have tons of regen. It just might save us in case we want, like, Vitality to maybe go again. Or we run Philo. But I also would like some haste in the build. I'm going to keep him around. Hopefully it doesn't cost us.
So,
He's my buddy.
discover the formula
Transformer Regent.
revealed.
We are actually out of regions. So we are going to grab some loot. Pretty useless loot, but can't win them all. And, I mean, Quicksil, or we just, like, temp boost to try and help win the next fight. I think we'll grab some extra max HP. Hopefully we don't lose this guy. It was a bit greedy not taking the Memento, but
You are a child.
I want to take Aludel to the end. I'll try my hardest, Aludel. So also a library build. Okay, so we don't use weapons or friends. How's your slows looking? Smelling salts. Okay, thankfully no lifesteal, but obsidian is painful. Ooh. I would have liked the... Oh, thank goodness. I was going to say the Memento Mori would have been nice. Because I was worried he was going to one-shot us, but... His slows are... Not a lot of slows in there. Ah, I guess he's got Throne Net. That's slowing every 3 seconds. Cool stuff. Like, I didn't even think of running a slow net. So now we can transform you. Get some money.
I would spar with you, but his leg.
Now is probably when we... No. We can't leave our friend. We'll keep buffing him up even though he's weak. A Noxious? No. And you can't get enough damage on the Viper, so
Bazaar is not kind.
let's dip. Another transformation, but it doesn't really matter.
Nothing tiny, nothing.
So middle for I don't know what.
Moderation.
I cannot carry.
Oh,
See that
I
mountain?
misclicked, but thankfully full inventory so I can grab it. Lord Arkan, give me a bit more prestige, buddy.
You must not know.
We also get the level up, but I don't even know what we taking with that level up. Kind of got everything I need.
I have many enemies. Now I have one.
Is there a world where you... I mean, I was thinking, is there a world where you reload the shielded vitality, but like, because their timings are very similar, probably not.
Closer and closer.
Okay, any upgrades we need?
Hear my sister's laughter.
Not really, so... Gonna be the skill. Another freeze of 3 seconds. Don't have burn items. I think let's just take the safe freeze. Like the likelihood we freeze is pretty high. No to these. No to these. Anything good yet? Toxic sleeping. No, I'll keep trying.
Oh, Smurf is gonna yell at me.
Temp boost. Let's go. Possible last fight, but I think we have 2 defeats left in the tank if need be. So we will go sell the restorative and the rainbow. Let's see what Coaches is rocking.
I seek.
I feel like I outscale a lot.
Will you get me any closer?
So perhaps... Yeah, like the weapons are a bit more scary. Cannonade build, okay. It's got some buffs. Whoa! That was actually going to be super useful versus your build. Oh, the burst. Okay, triggering my shield. Oh, the defenses. Oh. You'll love to see it. Man, a lot of MVPs this run. Like this hard shell, I feel like saved us a few times. And then the fat heals on some of these potions. Wow. Okay, another 10 piece.
Seema will have to admit.
We took our friend from the early game, the Aludel, to the very end. He was very strong early. Started falling off, but I didn't want to leave him behind. There would have been better options, but yeah. We'll give this MVP to Aludel for his early game strength. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.